So okay, Swarupa. So what you know about integration?
Now, integration is something we connect different applications. So, so the file transfer from one format to another based on the application we are integrated with.
Okay. So integration is nothing but we deals with translation and transformation of data from one end system to other end system according to the customer or the client requirements. So there are many integration tools like IBM State Integrator, BizTalk. There are many web methods. Boomi, out of which Boomi is also a tool. Okay,
Mhm.
so let's discuss about Boomi. So what Boomi integration is a integration platform as a service. So it's an integration platform as a service.
Mhm.
In Boomi, processes are the central components that move data from one application to other application. Like if you see, like if you want to execute in a real time, if you want to transform data from one application to other application, you will be doing those things using a process. So here in Boomi, we call them as a process. Okay,
Mhm.
process is nothing but it builds a platform according to the customer requirements
Mhm.
and it transforms data. So everything here mentioned is a process. You can view the screen, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
You see here, this is a process. So what this data does, this data takes the input from here. So what type of data is this?
Then XML.
It's an XML data.
Mhm.
Okay, since you know,
Mhm.
right? Okay. So what is it doing? Usually everything is coming in a single time. So
Mhm.
so it's the update. We have the vendor. We have the PO details. The line number one, everything is individual. So all it is attached in a single document. So according to the process, what it does, we are using a data processor. What it splits the document according to the PO master. This one. So where is the PO
Okay.
master over here? So according to this, it will split. Okay.
Okay.
So all
Uh-huh.
the
Uh-huh.
documents will be splitted.
Mhm.
Means right, even in
Yeah.
EA we have like there may be many
STSC.
many
Yeah.
850s will be there in a single document, so we can split accordingly
Like
using a
ST
data process.
segments, we will be giving the split message
Yes,
within
yes.
ST
In the
segments,
same way,
right?
whether you want to
Okay.
combine or you want to do any manual scripting, you will be using this data process step.
The process. Okay.
Data processor. So now we'll discuss after some time. Okay, as of now.
Mm-hmm.
So so but this data is in XML format and that needs to be go into here, go
Mm-hmm.
into here,
Mm-hmm.
and if does not accept it, it's a business rule. If one of these fields should be equal to a static value of new, if it's new, it will go into true path. If it's false, it will go into the false path. Okay, if there is
Okay.
an array error, it will go into this DB. So all here is a end systems. One is a disk
Uh,
system, one is a FTP, and one another one is a disk. Okay, in
okay.
order to go over here, this XML format it doesn't accept. So what it does, it transforms the same XML into other XML format, which that
Okay.
system has fields. Okay, so in the
Mm-hmm.
same manner, it will just provide and a mapping is done.
Mm-hmm.
It will be done and it will go into the end systems. So how all these
Mm-hmm.
things happens is just because of the process which we create. So that's why we call Boomi process are the central component that moves data from one application to other application. That may be anything. Got it? Or you need still any elaboration for this?
Can you repeat that again? Uh,
Actually, what you didn't get?
so you're saying that In Boomi, the process is
The
uh,
processes are the
the pro-
central components that moves data from
uh,
one application to the other application,
the application.
or the
Yeah.
backend system, which we call. Okay,
hmm
other backend system. Okay, let me guide you like other examples. Okay, and I think this will be a little tough one. Initially, should not do this. This is a simple process, one of the simple process.
So, what is the component here?
Components are nothing but reusable shapes. Okay, so what
Okay.
all are reusable, we call it as a component.
Okay.
So here process itself is a component. Okay, so all
Uh-huh.
this I will explain you in the coming scenarios. Okay, no, you need not
Uh-huh.
worry. Okay,
Okay.
so here what is happening, we are retrieving the data from the
FTP.
FTP connector. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
whatever we retrieve, that has to be transferred from the to the disk. Here the scenario is the files which we get extracted from FTP coming is an
Mm-hmm.
XML file, but
Mm-hmm.
that XML file cannot be understood by the end system disk disk V2. It understands solely CSV file format. Means
Okay.
CSV means file format.
Mm-hmm.
CSV means file format.
Yeah. Format
Okay.
delimited. Uh-huh.
Yeah, CSV means it's a file format. So what are the necessary steps you need to take is we need a translator. Here map itself is a translator. Okay, we translate from incoming XML to flat file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in this way you does here. This is set properties. We define a file name like account.xml. Okay, so here
Mm-hmm.
one good thing about we can test it over here. So all these things I will teach you according to the training. But for showing you, can say,
So, since we are fetching the data from FTP,
yes,
why do we need to do these set properties? Yeah.
yeah, set properties, the properties we set. Actually, we are retrieving a data. Suppose
Yeah.
why we use this set property shape is we need to set a file name. Suppose we are getting a file name, okay, that
Uh-huh.
already has
Uh-huh.
been translated. Since you want to say that you want to overwrite the file name saying that this is sent by Swarupa, right? So you will
Okay.
say you will give that
Yeah.
Swarupa.xml, Swarupa's
Okay. Okay. I
XML
got
file.
it.
Okay, you can give that.
Okay. Okay. In
That is the
BigTalk,
use.
actually, it will be done while we're doing that start step, right? We will provide
Yeah,
that information in uh
it's
while fetching the data itself. Well, if the file name is dot like swarupa.xml, then only it fetch. Yeah.
okay.
There was
Okay.
no set
Uh,
property. Okay.
yes, yes. Like if you give that, these disk people, when they want to fetch it from their end, they will say something that Swarupa.xml, some file name will be there. Okay, you know, right? Order.xml, something will be there.
Mhm.
Like here, by seeing this scenario, how many files have been retrieved from the FTP v2?
Two documents. So
Two
yes.
documents, right? These are
hmm
the logs which are available since fetching. So what is the connection data means? Here we can see this is one XML data and other one is the other XML data.
hmm hmm Yeah.
Mm, other XML data. So the same data which will be displayed here. Okay, source
hmm
data. Okay, here also the same thing will be. But once this translation translates, what will happen? See, the source data changes. What happens? It is coming as an XML, but it will be displayed
Uh-huh.
output as
CSF part.
CSV.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, so what all in there that
Mhm.
will be mapped conditions, everything will be CSV. Okay, at
Mhm.
last you will get file name account.xml. So why did you get this account.xml? Why the file name is like account.xml? Any guesses? Account.xml.
Yeah, we are in the set property. We might have given that.
Yes. That is the answer which I'm expecting. The reason why we set properties, we had put here
Uh-huh.
disk v2 file name as account.xml. If we give
Mhm.
here swarupa.xml, and one more thing is in revision history it will show everything. So what is
Mhm.
showing here? Here is the last revision history is on 2024 12. Okay, 2024 12th month 22. So this is
Mhm.
not the latest one. Since I made a change, I have to save this. See,
Mhm.
after saving that, the revision history will be updated.
Mhm.
Compared to other tools, Boomi has a excellent revision history captures. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, after now giving a test, let's see what happens. Uh, So everything will be same. But after coming here, what we get? Swarupa.xml.
Mhm.
Got it? But I don't want this, so I want to retrieve back to my revision history. So how you gonna do is we have like 20 revision history, the latest one which I made for Rupa. I want to revert back the changes. So once we
Okay.
revert it back, it will automatically show this version component will be 19th version, which is not the latest version. So saving this
Mhm.
version will give this one as a latest version. Now see, after saving this, what happens? What gonna happen? So up to now we have 20 revision history. Now it will this one will become 21. On top of
Okay.
it will override the changes. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is what the process about. Actually, the steps in a process are connected to create the business logics. Okay, so
Mhm.
in a process, everything is so connecting, configuring SFTP is one step. Query means retrieving the
Mhm.
data. Okay, adding a
Mhm.
connection. Again, XML, the set properties. So all these are
Mhm.
steps
Mhm.
like splitting documents, modifying data, making the decisions, routing information. All these are the steps. So in step,
Mhm.
all if your process is completed, include process is only done by using the steps of shapes. By combining the steps of shape, by configuring the shapes according to the business logic, a process is built. Okay, got it?
Mhm. Yeah.
Clear, right? So
Yeah.
next topic. So how a process is built? A process is built by a combination of three types of shapes. One is an execute shape, the second one is the logic shape, the third one is the connector shapes. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
where we can view all these shapes. Okay, we see here extenders. We see here, we click here, so steps. We have three types of steps. So all this
Mhm.
left side, we can see all the steps over here. So what are different
Mhm.
steps? One is the connector steps. One is the execute step. One is the logic steps. Okay.
Mhm.
So what the connector step is? Suppose we want to retrieve data or we want to keep data. Okay.
Mhm.
We call it as a connection steps. The connector steps is it gets data in and out of the process. So some examples of connectors are disk V2, FTP, Salesforce, Mail, TP.
Mm-hmm.
So all this comes under the connector steps. Second one is the execute steps. So what execute step does is it manipulates or transform data. Means it completely
Mm-hmm.
manipulates the data, transform into the other format. Means the
Mm-hmm.
manipulation is done. Means extra like removing some extra characters or adding some extra characters. All this can be
Mm-hmm.
defined. So some of the examples are map shape, set property shapes. If you already know what map shape, we translate the entire format from one
Yeah.
to other. Set property means it hides the entire data and display it as a what we have seen is the only the file
Mm-hmm.
name. Okay,
Yeah.
the message, the program command, process call. All this we will cover up in the coming class. Again, we have seen this data process like splitting or combining. All this can be
Mm-hmm.
done using the data process.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it?
Yeah. And the logic is?
And coming to this logic, actually what this logic that is, it does not impact the data formation, means it does not manipulate, it does not affect the data, but it
Uh-huh.
does a simple steps such as
Uh-huh.
splitting the data, such as
Uh-huh.
duplicating the data, meeting the decision shapes, or controlling. Suppose five files are coming at a time, you want to process one at a time. So all these things we can have it here. Suppose let let bring this branch shape over here. Okay, I'm bringing a branch shape. Actually, what branch shape does is we can create up to a maximum of 25 branches.
Uh-huh.
25 branches. Suppose like I want to duplicate the data.
Mm-hmm.
Like uh, suppose I want to duplicate the data. Okay, and I will keep a stop over here because I need this data, and here it has to come as uh, the flat file, and here I need as a the same file I need as a XML file. So by
Mm-hmm.
since it's a very rubbish thing, so we can keep on arrange here. Arrange means automatically it will save and will give you a nice view. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
automatically on save actually it is saved. Let me test what happens. So here one, it does not manipulate the data, it just duplicates the data. This is just one of the examples, the decision making, everything, it will just duplicate the data. We see here,
Mm-hmm.
from here we are getting two data. Okay, after going
Mm-hmm.
here, everything we are getting here, the file format has entirely changed, but here the same data will be duplicated, so it will be
Mm-hmm.
same. So this is what about um, the logic shifts. Okay, it deals with the logic. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so any doubts you have about the shapes, different types of shapes?
Since you put that end shape, so that duplicate did not go through anywhere, right? It just
Yeah, means
happened that.
I have stopped this. Suppose if here I have a
Uh-huh.
connector, let's configure like what connector? Let's keep a connector. Mm, let's keep a disconnector,
Uh-huh.
not this discrete. I will say you what is this discrete FTP. Everything I
Legacy
will
and
say you.
exploit, yeah, and
Okay,
what
discrete.
confuses.
So here, what happens? The same connector here, I am also connecting over here, and I will just add stop. Even if I don't add stop here, also nothing will happen. Okay, I can end it over here. Not an issue.
Actually, you broke.
What? Hello?
I think the internet was not connected, so I did not hear anything.
Okay,
It
now
was
we are able
broken.
to hear me.
Yeah, I can able to hear you. So
Yes,
can
yes.
you go? What were you explaining? That part I missed.
Yeah, since if I want, see, one
Uh-huh.
file I am translating and I am transferring to this. Okay,
Yeah.
so I want
Uh,
to transfer the coming input file into into here as well. Okay,
uh-huh.
without translation. Let's see what happens. You have asked something about end and close. Is it clear? What it is end and close?
Uh, I know it only stopped. I don't.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to know
Yeah.
anything about this end and clear? Sorry,
Yeah,
end and
I want to
continue.
know.
Yeah, I will say that. No worries. Okay. Since you are asking me, I will just
Uh-huh.
say. So after saving this, let's give you a test. What happens? Let's see. We can figure out an error as of my expectations because the DBV2 will only accept the CSV file, but it doesn't accept a XML. Let's see what happens. The first branch will
Okay.
be success and the second branch. So if we see here, both are success
Uh-huh.
because
Uh-huh.
according to business requirements here, but here disk V2 accepts both the file formats. But here it is taking the actual file, actual file. Okay, but our motto is the file should be
Uh-huh.
sent as a CSV. Then only they can read. But here, even if it's sent as an XML, also it will store, but they can't read. Okay.
Okay.
So this is end
Uh-huh.
system is designed like this. But while if you're setting up the operation part, these all things you will
Mm-hmm.
learn in the further sessions. By
Mm-hmm.
the while setting up the operations part, what happens is
Mm-hmm.
you will find an error over here because it doesn't
Uh-huh.
even accept to store. If that is there,
Okay.
it doesn't even accept to store. So what this end and continue, this is the last step to stop the data. Okay. So here in this
Mm-hmm.
disk V2, it is coming as an, it is storing as an
CSV. Uh-huh.
CSV. Whereas here,
It's in XML. The
XML
reason
file.
is it didn't even process through the with the map. We are just branching out
Yeah.
to another form.
Yes, here only it is coming as a duplicate.
Yeah.
Okay. The same
Uh-huh.
input which has retrieved from here that we are sending it over here. Like
Mm-hmm.
what is this end and continue mean? It is gives you just a stop.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What happens
Yeah.
if I uncheck this? Continue processing other execution parts. Now I have unchecked this.
Mm.
These things, this is a trick with I think no one will say during training time.
Uh-huh.
But let me show you this. So you have total how many years of experience in IT?
Almost 8.
Okay, 8 years of experience. Okay. Like
But
you are
like
completely into only one tool, or you have worked on other middleware tools?
I worked on another one, which is like a eVision. It is little bit resembles to the Clio. Clio bought the
Mm,
eVision back.
okay, I think
Uh,
now Clio tool is also very good in market because even I am
yeah.
also trying to work on Clio in the coming 1 or 2 years. If I get a chance, I am trying to move to Clio. Clio is also many systems are trying to migrate over there. Okay, our test is
Mhm.
complete. So what happened in this test is in the previous test, what we have seen that we have
And
seen
then
that
continue. Huh?
and then
Mhm.
continue. But here, why it's not
Mhm.
coming from here? Why nothing, no data? It is stopping over here. Why it is not going into second
Uh,
branch? Why?
yeah.
Because we have
Mhm.
changed this step as continue processing other execution paths.
Mhm.
Okay, continue
Okay.
executing
Mhm.
other executions. So you have not only got some knowledge on end and continue, but you have gained the knowledge on other shape as well. Do you know what is that shape? See,
Uh-huh.
now this time we
Like,
can see that.
yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
know what is that shape? the branch shape.
Mm,
So what happening in this
yeah.
branch shape is, if there is any error which has made a forceful stop of the branch one, it will not
Uh-huh.
execute the remaining branches.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it?
Yeah.
Mm, okay, sure then. Now clear, right? About the steps.
Yeah. Hmm. So the stop sign and that one controls the branch shape, like whether we
Which
have
one?
to continue.
What? I didn't get your question.
That is so that stop shape
Yes, the
that
stop shape.
controls the logic shape. Then that branch one, it has a
Yeah.
control.
No, I didn't get your question. I didn't get your question.
The reason is s- since you're saying the branch one, when the data is transferring through the branch shape,
Yes,
it is
yes,
supposed to go to two branches.
yes,
Since
yes,
the stop had an like you uncheck that
yes,
continue and process,
yes.
so it did not return. So overall, the control is under the stop shape for the
Yeah,
branch
control is
one.
under the, yeah, not for specific this one. Yeah, let me say
Uh-huh.
you something. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
remember one thing. What a branch shape does is, it does not execute things parallelly. It executes things
Mm-hmm.
one after the other. Okay, remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Branch shape
Mm-hmm.
does not execute parallelly. Here files are not coming. Here you are getting two files. Two files
Mm-hmm.
are not going parallelly. Means both are not executing parallelly. Like first and
Uh-huh.
second branch parallelly, they are not executing. Since after the first
Okay.
branch is done only, it will move to the second branch.
Second one. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah. Got it.
got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Since if there is
Uh-huh.
any error or anything stuck due to some external factors or some internal factors, some document error or some process errors, something, anyway,
Mm-hmm.
that is not running the first branch successfully, the second and the following branches will won't run. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Suppose if there are like three branches, suppose the first branch is executed successfully, what happens? It will start working on the second branch. So since then there is an error happened in second branch, so the third branch doesn't execute. Okay, got it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So branch shape will does not execute parallelly.
Parallel. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't execute parallel, it will do one after the other. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
remember this. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, when a fresher who is like new to integration or completely new to Boomi, I won't so I won't even say these things to them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they will
Yeah.
all will be covered as a process. Since you are asking me, since you already have some hands-on, since you are already have 8 years experience, you will be capable of understanding
Mm-hmm.
these things. So that's why
Yeah.
I share here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I got that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The good thing. Anything you have, just ask me. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So next topic is the components. So components are reusable objects
Sure.
used
Mm-hmm.
within a process. Okay, it can be used in many integration processes.
Uh-huh.
So what I am saying is, so what how we call a component? Component nothing but a reusable objects.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use this process any multiple times. So the process
Yeah.
itself is a component. This might be little confusing for you, but in coming classes and some hands-on practice, will make you clear about this. That is for sure. In the initial stage, even I am like a little confused, but I will try to just suppose there is a map shape happening, like
Mm-hmm.
account XML to CSV. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
since this is already configured over here. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
why we call component as a reuse? Why we call this map as a component? Let me prove you. Like here in this component, now I don't want. I want the same XML file which is coming, that needs to be transferred as a CSV to the end system that did disk. So what I do, I will just configure map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so map. So I want to configure it because I want to do it from the scratch. Okay. So what event
Mm-hmm.
scratch means? So after going to the map shape, this is the
Mm-hmm.
left side we call it as source map. This
Source.
one we
Mm-hmm.
call it as a destination. So all are all the functions. So now I have to manually do this. So what it will do will just eat my time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this mapping itself takes some time.
Okay. So
You are,
you can
you are,
just loop the existing map to here
yeah,
if
I
you
can just
just
loop the x60 map. How I can do that?
mm-hmm. Yeah, that plus sign. Oh.
How I can do that? X and XML to CSV.
Mm-hmm.
I can clear this
Mm-hmm.
and I can use the XML because that is the same thing happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose this, so why we call, because we can use the same map in any process. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In the
Yeah, I
same
got.
way, what are all the some other things? Yeah? Suppose here you don't want to use this. Suppose there is no let me show you XML, right? Suppose we are configuring a new map, not this one. We are
Mm-hmm.
configuring a new map. Okay, we are configuring a new map and tell. Okay, sample
Mm-hmm.
map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sample. I'm naming a number. Okay, now I want to use the same profile which I used for the previous thing. So how I can use this? Even the profile itself also we can XML. Even the profile itself also account XML. So this will automatically load. Okay. How
Mm-hmm.
we got this all structure? Otherwise, we would have created manually. Add
Oh, okay.
something.
Uh-huh.
Okay. How we
Uh-huh.
have used this? Because this profile also we can load. Even this all profiles comes under as a
Uh,
components which can be used again and again.
mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got that.
Sure, sure, sure. Then good, good, good. If it's clear, it's okay.
Yeah, because I'm working on now on one map which I'm converting IDoc to JSON format.
Okay,
So there
okay,
was so initially I did not understand like in importing the file of IDoc and saving it as a sample and then
okay,
bring the same and so Boomi team had already converted one more map, I mean, with another profile for the output,
okay.
which is just JSON. I just had to import that one and try to
Okay,
map.
yeah, that is just save your time. I think you have done
Mhm.
all these things like in Bitch Talk also. I think
Yeah, yeah, same thing.
using the
Yeah,
existing maps, using the existing profiles, the
yeah,
structure, everything, right?
hmm
Same thing we'll
yeah,
do it here. But literally saying, I have worked on the other tools as well. But Boomi is like very user friendly, very simple.
hmm
Just you need to
yeah,
understand the things initially. Once you get that, this is just like everything will be in your fingertips.
yeah,
Very simple things when compared to even during my initial like 5 to 6 months, I felt difficult. Now I am feeling like relaxed. Like we'll have challenges. I don't say there are no
yeah,
challenges,
definitely. Uh-huh.
but okay, I will say all these in the end of the channel. Let's not discuss over
hmm
here. Okay, it
hmm
will just uh, our time will be gone. Okay.
hmm
Okay then. So these are all the components. Like give me some example. Like map itself is a component. The program
hmm
command, this is also a component. Like connectors also, like we have operations, everything will configure. Those also will come under the components. Okay.
Yeah.
So
hmm
I will show all these things. Okay. What are all the components? Okay. The next topic is our atom and environments.
hmm
Okay. This one. So where we have this atom and environment.
Yeah, in the manage.
Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. Actually, this is just populating. I want uh, to remove this. So,
Yeah, your start shape look a little different. I don't know why. Now
uh,
might
this
have
start shape.
changed.
Because there
Yeah.
is some upgrade went recently, so that's the reason.
Ah,
So
yeah.
Bhumi, there will be an
Yeah, yeah.
upgrade. I think that did not reflect you. So no
Mhm.
worries, that will change for you as well.
Okay.
Okay, like coming to atoms and environment. Now in this session, like we will discuss what is atom, what are environments. So environments are like workspace
Testing and
where
production.
users create this workspace for testing or production purpose.
Mhm.
Like multiple environments can be tested for production, for testing and production. Okay, now let me navigate you to that tab. Okay, so where we have this
The manage
manage. 1 minute.
runtime management.
Okay, actually it will be an atom management.
Yeah, it should.
Actually, it should be in an atom management.
Yeah,
Recently, they have changed it to runtime management.
runtime management. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
should. Okay. So since everything is configured, I think you can understand, or you just want me to remove everything and you want me to add.
No,
Okay. Okay.
I know. I understand this one.
Yeah. Actually, these are like
Production and
two
test.
types of environments. One is a
Mhm.
production environment, one is a test environment. Test environment just will test the things, and once
Mhm.
everything is perfect, we will
Production.
be moving
Mhm.
into the production. So both are for the process flows. But what is the use of this environment? This environment will be no use until we have an atom attached to it.
Mhm.
In simple words, I can say like a bike and petrol. If you have bike, you can't ride. If you have petrol, you can't use. But if both are combined only, you can use.
Mhm.
Like how I think you are aware of Java, right? Like
Mhm.
Java, while running the Java code, you will have a JDK file installed,
Yeah. Mhm.
but it's just a runtime machine. Okay, like a runtime engine.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
in the same way, when production and when this environment and this atom is added, then only it will run. Okay, like coming
Mhm.
to like uh, how we create environment is like here environment,
Mhm.
we can create n number of environments. Okay, n
Mhm.
number of like sample production environment, one more environment created. Okay, like that we can
Mhm.
create n number of environments. Another environment we can create a for test, sample test, test. So here we have it, but this won't work until we have an atom
Item
attached to it.
test. Test. Mhm.
Attached to it. So how we attach the atoms? We can choose it over here. Okay, the attachment, everything you can choose over here. Environment extension, all this obviously. Like if we want to create, like we can create in here. Since it's a trial version, we can create like maximum of like only two. But I have
Mhm.
created that and I have attached to them, so we can't attach
Mhm.
for this. But in your thing, you can create. Okay,
Mhm.
these things you understood, or you want me to navigate into like other account and you want me to stay?
Yeah. Can you like I was saying that for any number of environment we can choose only one atom.
No, no,
Either
no, no, no,
they. Uh,
no, 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 no. For we can create n number of environments. For n number of environment, we should have an atom attached to it. Like we have a production environment, we have like
uh-huh.
production atom attached to it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a production atom attached to it. Okay, in the same
Mhm.
way like that. Okay, so you need not worry much about this. I think in your project also all this will be automatically will be configured and they will give you. So
Yeah.
these things you need not know, but even if you need anything in your real time, you can just approach me. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, now these are of no use. I am just deleting them. And do you have a training account?
Yeah.
Okay, if you do have a training account, give me the training account access, because whomever I train, I take the training account access. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
whatever you do, I can just see and monitor, like any mistakes is done from your side, I can just correct them.
Okay. Yeah,
Like
the my training, this one is also attached to my company.
yeah, no issue, no issue.
Sure.
That doesn't worry. That doesn't even impact. No worries.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, I can just help you with that. Even you
Oh,
will
yeah.
learn
Uh-huh.
that thing, how you can give access, how you can restrict access, what type of access you can give. So all this I will
Mm-hmm.
just narrow through at the end of this session. Okay. Like if you see
Mm-hmm.
here, now we are not in my section. I have moved to Chandra session. Okay. Like if you see here, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever like Chandra is doing,
Mm-hmm.
Chandra is working on something. Let's assume that she's working on this process. You see here, like if you see here, like she is working completely on some process, these tasks I have given to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like after
Mm-hmm.
she has done, you can see even my name in the revision history,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because even I am
Uh-huh.
working, like whenever she is stuck somewhere, whenever
Uh-huh.
she is unable to configure the certification, the AS to set up some
Uh-huh.
parameter setup, so I will be like taking, and
Go
I
ahead.
will be correcting.
Yeah,
Got it?
that's nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because the training itself for me is I will just monitor like what they are doing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. In that way only, if I give the tasks only, they will learn.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, then let's back where we are, like atoms and environments, right?
Mm.
It previously it used to be like atoms and environment, now it has been changed to runtime management. Okay,
Yeah.
because
Mm-hmm.
whenever a process need to run in real time, we have to need this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so what is a runtime? When a program is running, we call it as a runtime. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
since we have tested something like previously,
Mm-hmm.
when it is running in the background, the program is running for this. What is a runtime engine means? It powers a program when it is running. So what is the runtime engine here? What is
Yeah.
the runtime engine
Yeah.
here?
Say atom.
The Atom Cloud is the
Come.
runtime engine. Okay.
Atom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if you
So
go to that deployed process, it will show you the process what
yes, deployed process.
you're.
What all process those are
Uh-huh.
deployed, how they are working. You want any scheduling? If you want to stop the process, you can stop. You want
Mm-hmm.
to execute manually, you will can just execute.
Okay.
Okay. Got it clear, right, about
Yeah.
atoms and environment?
Yeah. So what is molecule?
Yeah, molecule. Good question. Molecule means in a single environment we have like multiple atoms attached.
Okay.
Like
In
in
single
sometimes
environment. Uh-huh.
yeah, that one we call it as a molecule. Okay. You have, since you have asked me, this is the time for me to say. You see, like Boomi help. One good thing about Boomi is Boomi help community. Just bookmark all these things. Okay, Boomi user community. Okay, sorry, help.boomi. You can go through this. Help dot. There you can see like any documentations, like any doubt you have, like about anything. If I am also not there, you need not wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can
Mm-hmm.
just quickly, you can ask quickly for any document, any search you have, if it's related to integrations. Okay, so anything you
Mm-hmm.
need, anything like any reference you want to like theoretically, so if you see here like molecule, you will get the answer for here.
Mm-hmm.
Good question. Actually, in the real-time projects only, when you're working only, you'll get to know about this. Molecule means you will get like multiple atoms attached to a enrollment, because when your node 1 is down, automatically the other active one will take.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, for this one, you can use this. Mm. You see, like a difference even in my laptop is a little different. Difference between atom and molecule. You will get the clear explanation over here in Boomi.
Yeah. Or else it might be periodic.
Otherwise, you will go into chemistry. Okay. So whatever I said, everything you can find it over here.
Mhm.
Okay. Prefer chat GPT, but you should also mention, see here, you have a Boomi article, Boomi atoms and molecule documentations. So you can refer everything. You'll have like many authors.
Mhm.
Okay. Who said you about this molecule?
I mean, I mean, they were
Mm,
talking about it during the meeting.
mm,
Uh, like we have to have few connections going through the molecule instead of the atom because
mm.
especially with some of the trading partners,
Okay,
since
okay. Did they
if
say
there is
anything
any
about?
damage,
Okay, okay, got it, got it. Did they say anything about the local atom?
no,
See the same
no.
example, atom which is deployed Java application.
Hmm.
Okay, I will show you about local atom as well. Okay, this is all about the molecule. Okay, how this molecule clustering. Like we can have like suppose like one of the atom is down, we'll have like other atom will be running. So suppose there is heavy flow, both atoms will be running parallelly. So this is more about this. Okay, so this is good, and even this one is good. Okay, so you can prefer both. Like how I can share you these things. Okay, I will attach in the mail. Okay, now itself, because they have like clear instructions saying to attach everything in mail. So I'll.
So that molecule need to be configured or like how we
Yeah,
configure.
molecule need to be configured. Molecule is nothing but we have attached a single atom, right? In the same way,
Uh-huh.
we will attach like a 2 to 3 atoms. One
Okay.
environment attached with 2 to 3 atoms. Simply we call it as a
Molecule. Uh-huh.
molecule. That's it. But go through this, okay?
Uh-huh.
If you stuck anywhere, like if you need any further information, just feel free to ping me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So anything you need like extra information, I can provide you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So how in this training, how you are going to attach two of them, two atoms, and the one
actually,
environment?
no. Actually, in this for this training account, we can't attach. This is
Okay.
just for like a beginner session. For this, we can't attach. But in the real time, like with the project you're working, we can attach them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not now, but I can show you. Okay, like
So yeah.
after like at least completing the basic essentials part, I can show you that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Not now because I can't since it's recording, right? I can't share
Uh,
those things in this one. Okay.
okay.
In my real time project, I can show you those things.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Okay. I'm just sending them the say them to forward you. Okay.
Okay.
Good, good, good. Okay, where we are. So that is something you have asked for an extra thing. So I have said you for the molecule
Mm-hmm.
atom. If you need any further
Mm-hmm.
information, just go through the links which I provided to Mind Bells. So they will just send you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, let's go through the steps. So in the previous thing, like what I said you about step, in order to build a process, process is
Mm-hmm.
nothing but a building of steps by one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you go to build tab. Okay, this process first we have configured the FTP connector. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so like any process, suppose you want to create even a new process, something. The first step which you have is every process flow begins with a start step. So what is the start step over here?
The first one.
The first one, right? The
Mm-hmm.
start step is a first one. So like if I
Mm-hmm.
want to configure a create new process, like I will want to create a process, create this one, I will name it as a sample process. Sample. I want to build it from the scratch. Okay. So what is the it's a start shape. If I remove this, it will just show start shape. Okay, by default.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
start shape. Since I have been not configured, so what is this shape showing? So every shape it
Okay.
will begin with the start shape. Like if you go to
Uh-huh.
like options, it only shows
Uh-huh.
configure options. You can't have
Yeah.
the option to remove. Suppose you have like another shape expected like set properties. Okay, if you touch here, it will be has configure, copy, remove. Okay, if I
Uh-huh.
want to remove, I
Uh-huh.
will remove. Okay, but start
Uh-huh.
shape we can't remove.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Why it's like that?
For every
Because
process is it needed. It is
yeah, because it's a
mandatory type of
basic step which can be
trigger.
needed for everything. It's
Yeah.
a common thing. The
Uh-huh.
start step begins from the it is automatically added to a new process and it cannot be removed at all.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Okay, like how we can now let's discuss and see how we can configure a start shape. Okay, let's discuss about this
Mm-hmm.
how we can configure a start shape. Okay, while configuring a start shape, we have like four options. One, we can use the start shape as a connector.
Mm-hmm.
So initially we have this opening the connector. So any connector we have we can use. Suppose I want to retrieve FTP V2
Mm-hmm.
connector.
Mm-hmm.
You can configure. Okay, now you can see that you have some connection to Boomi F2 and Curie, one get XML. Okay, like that it is configured.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is used as an FTP V2 connector. Like I want to use this as a trading partner. Okay, now where this trading
Mm-hmm.
partner is used? I think you know this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
ES2,
Yeah.
the company
Party
name, the
setup.
trading partner.
Uh-huh.
This is a EDA. In EDA, we use this trading partner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Trading partner. Have you configured any of the trading
Yeah. Yeah.
partner? I think you have done the
Yeah. Yeah.
EDA
I
course,
did.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
I
I mean,
I think
currently I'm working on one project and I
yeah.
just did
Then
the one trading partner.
yeah. Thank God you are aware of this. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Like data pass through. What this data pass through? Now you may not know, but in coming days you will know. Data pass through. What it that is? It will
Mm-hmm.
it will flow the data from parent process to the sub process.
Okay.
I think now you might be wondering what is this parent process, what is this child process, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is something I will show you in the further sessions. As of now, I will show you one example, okay? But you don't take it like deeply into mind if you don't get. In the coming sessions, I
Uh-huh.
will say you by doing the activities and everything, you will get to know. Like one
Okay.
more step is now we want to use it as a no data shape,
Mm-hmm.
no data shape, and keep it as a at the end keep it as a stop shape. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so simple process. I will just save. It will just say. It will just save. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
so what happens over here? No data is coming from here. Now what happens? What happens?
Nothing. Nothing will happen. There is
Nothing will
nothing.
happen. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It come with the 00 KB. Now I want to use the start shape as in same way like connector FTPv2.
Mm-hmm.
PV2 since I am using the existing because I am not creating anything. I am using existing.
Yeah.
So what this one
Uh-huh.
begins this connection part, the XML get, the operation part. These are components
Uh-huh.
because I am reusing them.
Uh-huh. So,
Okay.
okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what happens? The same thing. The two documents need to come. Let's see what happens. The test. Now how many documents are coming?
Two of them.
Two of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to use it in an other manner. Like I don't want to use the start shape. Okay. I want to use it as a no data shape, but I should have a data. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I can do? I can keep here another connector FTP V2 connector. Okay, same thing I will configure. Okay. So now I will just test the process. Let's see what happens. See here, initially it is coming as a no data, but where we are getting the file from FTP V2.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
Yeah. So
Clear?
in here here then the start shape has not in use, but still it is since it is unmandatory, we are
Yes, yes, yes,
passing through the different yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Uh,
This is the thing. Okay.
mhm. So in that connector, I see that disk V2 and disk legacy. What is the difference?
Disk and disk V2. Actually, you want to know about the difference of disk V2, V2 version 2. V2 itself is in version 2. You know about the FTP, right? It's a file transfer protocol.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
a
Uh-huh.
version 2. So what is this FTP and FTP V2 is? Let me give you something. Okay. Uh, Suppose what happens is the FTP is a older version. The FTP V2 is a new version. Like we have
Mm-hmm.
like some things which you learn in the further sessions. Like suppose
Mm-hmm.
we were retrieving the file from the FTP. Due to some atom down, this connection got lost and it stopped. Okay. Suppose one
Mm-hmm.
of the file is retrieved, but another file is not retrieved. Okay. Now
Mm-hmm.
what happens in the next run? The next run, the normal FTP again it will start from the starting and it will be start retrieving the files. But whereas the FTP V2, because all since it has already retrieved the first file, it will just focus on the second file to retrieve. So what happens here? It is just saving our time. Hello.
I did not get it. Sorry, I got lost.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
come back again?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's stop all these things. Okay. Suppose you are downloading a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk in the like. I don't want to go too much in layman words. Like I want to
Mm-hmm.
talk in the picture perfect. Like you are downloading a movie from your mobile. Okay, you
Uh-huh.
have like download 70% of the movie, but due to some
Mm-hmm.
reason you lost your connectivity, the internet
Mm-hmm.
connectivity. So the
Mm-hmm.
movie stopped downloading. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
when the internet got connected again, so where it
Mm-hmm.
will start? It is starting from the beginning. Means again it is
Yeah.
starting from zero.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That is an old version. Like you have some new version now. So
Uh-huh.
since you lost the connectivity, when the internet got connected again, When you regain the
Mhm.
connectivity, what's happening in now is it is starting from 71.
Okay. Mhm.
So there is a difference, right?
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
manner, but like coming to FTP, you are retrieving some files. You have retrieve
Mhm.
need to retrieve like 100 files, but after retrieving 50 files, the connectivity got error. Okay,
Mhm.
the 50 files had reached to the SAP. Since you are getting some 50 files from the trading partner, you need to in a single shot you have to get 100 files. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so this process will run automatically for every 3 minutes. This has to be run. This process has to be run. Like there will be like n number of files, like many number of files. For every 3 minutes, it will take 100 files, 100 files, 100 files. Okay, it has to
Mhm.
read to be backend system like SAP from the trading partner. Suppose due
Mm.
to some issues, it has failed. Okay, like the
Mhm.
atom has shut down, it has failed. Only 50
Mhm.
files has came and that has been sent to the end system. Okay,
Mhm.
so in the next run, again if it starts from the beginning, again whatever the 50 files has retrieved, again if they retrieve, what happens? Those will be created duplicate, right?
Yeah.
So will be
Uh-huh.
created duplicate and SAP backend system will be immediately firing that. Okay, why this has happened? Why we are getting the orders again and error, and that has reached the customers has been in the real time. If they are working for Amazon, what happens if the customers take orders twice and thrice with the same amount they have paid?
Mhm. Yeah.
That will impact, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So the FTP2 connector, what it does is, okay, 50 files are retrieved. Okay, I'll stop working on the 50 files. So what are all the remaining files? I will retrieve them. This is
Mhm.
the scenario. What
Okay.
happens? Okay, got it.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. We have like I think we have in the coming session. You will learn. I will give you a session on FTP and disk V2. Okay.
Okay. So you're saying the uh, disk V2 is an V2 version of disk legacy, right?
Yeah, disk V2 and FTP V2. Suppose I have like
Mhm.
let me give you something. Like this is FTP V2 connect. I want to configure like FTP. Okay, so this and this is same. Like I will
Okay.
configure
Mhm.
here. Like I want to configure like see here that disk V2 connection and operation. I can use the same over here as well. Okay,
Mhm.
and one more thing is we have only two options for get and send.
Mhm.
Okay, whereas here we have like multiple operations like get, list, query. Means the FTP
Uh-huh.
will have like one file at a
More.
time. Yeah, just for
Uh-huh.
an example, let's see what happens. So any doubts you have, you can always reach me out. Even if I am
Mhm.
unavailable also, since you may practice also, you can keep me via mail and I will just respond.
Mhm. Okay. Sure.
So what is happening here? The same files only we are both are doing the same operations. But if there is a
Mhm.
connectivity issue, okay, by
Mhm.
using the
Mhm.
FTP again, it will retrieve the files again and again.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, same like this, some issues will
So,
be there. This is an
uh-huh.
upgraded version
Uh-huh.
which will have more options. It is just
Uh-huh.
a old version. Okay,
Mhm. Okay.
got it clear about this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. And you had asked me something like I forgot. Yeah, yeah, this one, right? About the sub data pass through.
Mhm.
Let me show you something. If you do a professional developer course, you have
Mhm.
here like process call is something like see, if you see here, what is saying here? Data pass through
Alright.
sub
Yes.
process.
Mhm.
Data pass means we are getting data from the main process. Let me show you
Mhm.
the main process. Okay, this is the main process. Okay, suppose like
Mhm.
the entire is your family. You have like three children, and you assign your three children some three different jobs.
Mhm.
In the same way, the sub process, the child process, which we call
Mhm.
sometimes. Okay.
Mhm.
Actually, I don't say these things initially because they won't be in a capable to understand.
Mhm.
Who are like a new to IT something. Since you are aware, I'm showing you all these things. This is this
Mhm.
one I call it an advanced level. Okay, this we are
Okay.
getting as an learning. So here we have a route shape. So here we have like two sub process. Route means it is just
Mhm.
a. This is also a what type of shape it is?
Logic.
Logic shape because it doesn't mean
Mhm.
it has a condition saying that
Mhm.
which is equal to 0, 0, 1, it has to go to the 1. 0, 0, 2, it should go to the other part. 0, 0, 3, it has to go to the other part. So what happens here? What happens here? 0, 0, 1 means here we have 0, 0, 1. So it matches in this
Okay.
all
Mhm.
documents should go into the one part. Here we have split date.
Mhm.
What split date? Will just split by line. So all these
Mhm.
things you will get understand by doing the activities. Okay. So you
Mhm.
connecting this using route. What are all the default which are not displayed like 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0 will go into this one. Okay.
Mhm.
And this one and go into return. Like we see here, everything will going into this. What is this shape? This one, and this one.
Process.
This one we call it as a
Sorry, sorry,
sub
sorry.
process.
So process. Oh,
If
okay.
we
Since it has two
open this,
wheels.
yeah, since we
Okay.
have this, see, it is a sub process. You are getting this,
Uh-huh.
okay, all these things
Yeah,
will
yeah.
go and it will mail and it will return the document again to the main process. It is just
Uh-huh.
like your child reporting, like, Mama, my work is done, my
Mhm.
homework is done,
Yeah.
please check it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you will go there and you will come in and then continue. Same way, other sub
Uh-huh.
process. When it equal to other one, what it does? The other sub process. In this sub process, it has to be some end system. So what is it? Will convert the converting flat file to XML file. It will just this is a notify shape which is used to set an alarm for the team that this has been
Mhm.
transferred and set a file name and the same file the task you can need to report to the parent process. In the same way, since
Mhm.
I said it, it is going into the disk.
Mhm.
In the same way, the other sub process and go into disk. Now you got an idea, right? In which case
Yeah.
we use this data pass through. Clear, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good, good, good. Even in your real time job also, like you are like anything like stuck. If you don't understand anything, you can just attach this
Mhm.
screenshot something, and I will
Mhm.
try to help you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
If you feel like understanding something, you
Mhm.
can anytime you can reach out to us.
Sure, sure. So, Bala, have you done any conversion mapping, conversion from iDoc
From
to,
iDoc,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I have not done, but I can help you. No, not at all, because iDoc is also something
Uh-huh.
like a CSV file, right?
It's an XML where, I mean,
Y-
iDoc is something similar to the EDI where it has
Yeah,
its
yeah,
own segments and
yeah.
elements
iDoc,
in it.
iDoc is a positional file, but it has a
Mhm.
like standard structure. I like E1 EDK 02 like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I remember
Uh,
like I have worked my first project in the my backend system is iDoc. When I used to work in the this thing, now I
uh,
don't have the opportunity to work, but I can help you.
uh,
I know that is also
uh,
standard structure. Even now, I am like starting to work on the iDoc files as well. Okay,
uh-huh.
okay, okay. We'll discuss these things. Okay. Anything you
Mhm.
need, like you can ask. Like anything, like any help you need regarding that.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I need it because it's it's kind of new to me. Boomi is
Yes, yes.
new to me. Like how I did the logic in Bitstock is it can be easily done. I feel like in Boomi it can be without any more logic in place, like functions adding.
Yes,
We
yes.
have added so much functions, functoid. We call it as functoid in in Bitstock. Without
Okay.
those functions, without any script, I think we can easily can be done in the Boomi.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Uh, okay, but you know about iDoc, right? So what is your expectations to the XML? Anyway, we have like specs, right? I can help you out. No worries.
mhm. Yeah.
Anything needed regarding the script, anything, I can just say you because you need not know the entire code. You should only know like how to use the Boomi things, like any code you
Uh-huh.
want to write, how the JavaScript, how the Groovy script. I will just give you the tips. Using those tips, you can
Uh-huh.
browse it in the net and you can copy the same code exactly.
Okay. Yeah. It will be
Mm,
helpful.
no worries. I can help you with that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even Gautam is also very good in understanding the things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any one of us who is available, we can do.
Okay. Sure.
Gautam is like completely into Boomi. He don't
Nice.
have like experience on other tool, but he can help you out a lot.
Okay.
Okay, then like this is what this is. Like while configuring a connector, what are all the necessary steps? Right? So this is a
Uh,
configuring connector. So what we do, we have like two steps. One is the connection
mm-hmm.
part, other one is the
Operation.
operation part. So what's the
Uh-huh.
difference between connection and operation?
Connection is something we fetch the file, and operation
Mm,
is in which we will be operating. Uh,
no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Anyway, it is not necessary that everybody should know. Since you need to boom, I will say you this. Like the connectors are a combination of two parts. One is the connection and the operation. Like connection is that the where. Okay, like where you want to connect, where you
Okay.
want to
Uh-huh.
connect. Like after
Uh-huh.
getting the connection, how you want to use that.
Uh-huh.
This is the operation. Like let's go into the layman words. Okay, the simple words.
Uh,
Like suppose you have like two of your friends, like you and me are settled in USA. Like
mm-hmm.
both of us need to go to Bangalore. Okay, so both of us
Mm-hmm.
should do on our date and everything on the same travel. You need to attend a wedding. I need to I need to go to a temple. Okay, so what is our common connection?
Going to Bangalore.
What is our common thing is both of us need to get the same
Okay.
flight.
Uh-huh.
Same flight.
Okay.
So this is the
Uh-huh.
connection. Okay, both of us need
Uh-huh.
to the transportation is by flight. We have to go to Bangalore. So
Uh-huh.
after we have utilized the connection, what we do? The operation part is different. What is your operation? You came on a mission to attend to a wedding. I
Uh-huh.
came on a mission to go to a temple.
Uh-huh.
The connection is different. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
one more thing, the Boomi will have a licensing part. One more thing
Uh-huh.
is this is very useful information. If you see here, most of
Mm-hmm.
us like you have like bunch of five friends in the same room.
Uh-huh.
All of you need
Uh-huh.
to iron your clothes. What you do?
Uh-huh.
You need an iron box, right,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
to iron. Okay. So what you do? Will you go to shop and buy five iron boxes,
No, we'll
or
share.
all five of you will buy only one iron box and share?
Share. Uh-huh.
So what
All.
happens is in the same way Boomi as well. If Boomi, if they configure connection, if you want to do five works on the same connection, okay, you will be connecting to the same connection and do operations differently. Like operations like
Uh,
someone will wash their shirt, someone will wash their pants, okay, they're necessary
uh,
items. So that is the operation part. That the
uh,
common connection is the iron box, okay,
okay.
which you buy
Mm-hmm.
only one. In the
Mm-hmm.
same way, if you like keep on configuring connection, there will be some charges. For one connection, there will be a charge. But if you configure like only one connection and the operations are different, there will be a charge will be only for only one connection. Okay. So in
Okay.
Boomi,
Uh-huh.
as the connections increases, the charge will be also increasing.
Oh, but no,
Okay.
it's not related to the connector. I thought it will, if you have an additional connector, then they will charge it. But
Yeah. If
it
they
is
then
also related to the connections as well.
yes, yes. How this charge will be there?
Ah,
By on the connections only. Your company will be paying.
for each connection.
Yeah, for each
You
connection.
make.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
oh,
why if
that
you
is a lot
see,
of money for
yes,
them.
if you see, that's why if you see the operation part, what with the here we are filtering. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Whatever we want filter like binary, here there are like no filter, what are the file we have, the filter, everything we can give it over here, the import operation. We want to like filter anything, we can choose the field and we can filter. If we want how I can say, if you have like 1,000 employees, you need only the
Mm-hmm.
employees details, you need
Mm-hmm.
only the employee details whose age is below 25. So you can add a filter and you can add the field like employee's age
Mm-hmm.
and you can give like 25. Okay, so what are all the 25
Mm-hmm.
that will come exactly. So operation is different. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
all thing is you need to connect to the FTP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it is simple, like you want to connect to the FTP. So the same connection. If you want to retrieve any data after connecting it, whether you get the files, whether you send the files, that is upon you.
Mm-hmm.
You retrieve
Okay.
100 files or you retrieve 1,000 files, that is up to you. Okay, but if you are in this process, you are using this one connection. But if the other process, if you configure a different connection for the FTP, the charge will be 2 times.
Oh, okay.
As I
Uh-huh.
say, even if you go into the other process also, they will be using the same connection.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah.
So this is all about the connector part, connection part, and the operation part. Okay. Now one more thing is connectors are of 3 types. Okay, as well that it will have
Mm-hmm.
4 types. One is the
Mm-hmm.
application connectors. Second one is the technology connectors, and third one is the custom connectors. So what are all the application connectors? So what is this FTP? It is a protocol like
Mm-hmm.
disk v2, database, HTTP client, SFTP, this disk v2, everything comes as an FTP. It comes
Mm-hmm.
as an sorry, it will comes as an technology connectors. So what are application
Mm-hmm.
connectors? Application connectors are like what are all the applications? Like what are all applications we have? Salesforce, Amazon, CBC here all connected.
Uh-huh.
Salesforce,
Resource. Okay.
SAP,
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, Spotify, all these are the application connectors. Means we are connecting via application. We are getting the data via application.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So custom connectors are something which we connect on our own. Even we have that liability to connect. In my experience, I didn't get that much. Now, if you ask me a
Mm-hmm.
question like configure your own connector, I can't connect it because I need some to refer some documents on before working on that. Because in my lifetime, I didn't get that opportunity to connect that.
Uh-huh.
You got it?
Okay.
But we can do that as well. If we want to configure our own connector, we can do it
Mm-hmm.
customly. Okay, by
Mm-hmm.
referring to Boomi. Like how I had, if that situation comes to me, I will just browse in the Boomi documentations and I will do that.
I see. Okay.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So next topic is like understanding the FTP V2 connector. What this FTP V2 connector is, like if we have like a any upload issue, since I have discussed before, to use this, we use this FTP V2 connector. So in connectors we have like actions, create, query, list, update, like everything we have here.
Get it.
We have an
Mm-hmm.
options, like we have like how many functions? One, two, three, four, five.
Mm-hmm.
So what create then? It creates a files in the or upload files or creating files. We use this create function. Query means
Mm-hmm.
downloading files. We are using query. Why we use query means it will download multiple files in an FTP. If you want to
Uh,
delete a particular file from an FTP, you can delete. Okay? Get.
oh,
Get means it is used to retrieve a file from an FTP. Like get and query are similar. Okay, but thing is that
Uh,
query will retrieve like hundreds of files at a time. It will just
uh-huh.
restrict one or two files at a time.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh. So what the list will do?
the list it retrieves all the metadata entries from an FTP server. Like if you want like all entries which are listed, if you can use this list. Mostly, so mostly whenever you have like this, if you want to know about like a FTP connector, you can browse it over here. What are all the operation
Mm,
part, how it is connected. Okay,
okay.
the FTP connector, FTP V2 connector. See here. So what are the prerequisites before setting an FTP server? What is the host name or IP address? What is the port number? What you need? Okay. So all these things you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Hey bro, this is not even complete. If you saw here the connection part, right? The
Mm,
FTP connector, the connection part, how you connect, host name, port number, where you get this. You see here, since we have used the existing connector, if you go here, here we'll configure. What is the
mm,
host name? What is the port number? What is the passive mode? The timeout. If you fix your time in milliseconds, like 100 minutes, after like 100 milliseconds, if the connection is not up, it will automatically stop. Any SSL certificate, you know about this security socket layer
mhm.
certificate, the username,
Yeah.
password, all this it will be configured. The operation part you can configure out here. So how you configure? What is about the SSL? Anything you need, you can browse it from here.
Mm,
If you don't understand anything, can just pin mute and reach mute anytime. Okay. See what
okay.
is your list.
Mm-hmm.
See, I told you right. See, this is a
Mm,
metadata entry from an FTP server.
okay.
Okay. Retrieves a single frame from an FTP by its unique ID, like file name and okay. Like
Mm-hmm.
query means download multiple files from an FTP server.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? By
Yeah.
going into this, you will get. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to if you want to lead like because explaining all these things will just eat our time. Okay, these are
Mm,
something you can do, and you can reach us to us if you need any information, anything. Okay,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then this is about the FTP connection, like how are the timeout issue, everything, the remote directory which we shared, everything.
Mm,
In the connection part, if you see here, we'll get the companion mode, all this information, the host name which we give, okay, the IP
mm,
address, everything. The port name is like it will just listen, and the default port number is 21.
one. Mm-hmm. Actually,
So it will be
22.
like active or passive. Mostly by default it will be passive. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what is the timeout? Timeout means like the number of milliseconds for the wait. If it just reaches, it will just display a handshake issue.
Uh-huh. Okay, we have to provide that timeout, connection timeout.
Yeah, timeout issue, we have to provide that. In your real-time projects,
Uh-huh.
if you just go into the connectors and go to the connection, there you will know
Uh-huh.
what are all the millisecond,
Well,
the read
okay.
timeout, the connection. Means this is the time if you give zero, it will be as an infinity. Okay,
Uh-huh. Okay.
listen. So read whatever we fetch in order to read this is the directory. Okay, like it's a a like a remote directory. Like in the FTP, we have that. Basically, after logging into that, we will be retrieving from that directory. Here it's giving us account because in FTP we have a folder name called accounts. From that, we will be just getting the files.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one is
So
the
here, SSL mode,
yes,
I mean, if they provide the SSL certificate
yes.
and how we can add it.
Yeah, we can directly add it here, like implicit or explicit. they will mention there.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
they will just mention there implicit and explicit, and according to this connection details only, because these are just a port, these are just okay, sample one. But when it comes to real time, they will
Uh-huh.
just mention you, okay, how this SSL can be updated, everything. Okay, so you
Uh-huh.
need not worry about this.
Okay.
Okay, you'll have these steps. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just the SSL means it will just encrypt, in AS2 will have the SSL, right? Mostly.
Yeah.
Have you configured any AS2 setup?
Yeah. It was a long ago.
Okay,
No, not recently. I used to use that lexicon.
okay,
We
okay.
need to create a certificate like every 3 years. Yes,
Mm,
the certificates once in a, and then
okay,
attach to and provide to the trading partner.
okay then.
Mm. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock for you. So do you want
Yeah,
to
yeah, no,
continue?
no, no, no worries. Will complete the 2 hours. Actually, even mostly my clients will be like US, so sometimes I need to
Uh-huh.
work out. No worries.
Ah, okay.
Okay, the username and password as usual. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this is
Mm-hmm.
all about this. And the operation part, right? Operation part, where we do, actually we'll do it as an import operation, like where we want to import the required runtimes on which atom. Okay, so what is the filter view? So everything will get it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is the object is file. Like when you want error behavior, like you want if something has been errored out, you should throw a
Mm-hmm.
response, right? Okay, it has
Mm-hmm.
been errored out.
Yeah.
If we check this, it will just show this has been errored out. Fall if
Uh-huh.
failed in it. Like if you want something has failed. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
if you are unable to delete a file, it will just show that it has been failed. Delete after if you have read it one file, so one error came out, so automatically that will just delete from the directory. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
hope if you have worked on
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
admin, you would have know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, these are all the things. Okay, transfer format, number of files to return, number of files to return. Minus one means it will return whatever files is there. Maximum it will return. Like if you want to return only one file, if you give it as a one here, it will just return only one file.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So all this you can discover
So
over
why
here.
it is my one minus one? I didn't.
Minus one means suppose there are 100 files. You want to
Uh-huh.
return all files at a once. If you give
Uh,
minus one, it will return all files at a once. If you give
okay.
only one, it will return only one file at
Only
a once.
one. Okay.
If you
Okay.
give two, only two files. But default is
Mm-hmm.
minus one.
That's one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. So archiving and caching. What are those? Uh, uh,
Uh, these are
and,
extra benefits archive means what are all the things we have others this FTP has only 45 days of data. If you want to archive it we have to go to archive. Like in FTP we have
okay. Okay.
subdirectory. Okay, it
Mm-hmm.
has to be at least or another 100 days. If you want to archive that, you can use this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like tracking. If you want to set tracking, what are all the tracking you can use, like catching. Okay, you say anything you want to catch, we have catch
Yeah.
shape. Okay, mostly we'll be not using, but coming days if
Uh-huh.
you see everything you will know. Okay, the tracking fields,
Uh-huh.
everything mostly we'll be using on this only. Okay, no issue.
So, what is caching? Like, what exactly it does? Yes.
Catching is in a map
Uh,
shape. Suppose you are configuring a
uh-huh.
map shape, you want to get the data from the, you want not the whole data, you want to load it only two fields. You want to bring
Uh-huh.
that fields inputs and you want to use it in a map. So that time you use this document catch.
Ah, so it is more like an catching and then
Yeah,
routing,
catchy.
for example,
Yeah, yeah,
and
similar to that. If we see
okay.
this, 1 minute, I can show you that one. Not exactly the same one, but I can show you. See here. in the map shape, suppose since there is no cache, it's not there. But nowhere in the professional, I think there will be like a thing called cache. If we go here, functions, we have like user defined kind. Like look up. Uh, 1 minute. Let me.
Mhm.
Please stay on your line. 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Audible, right?
Uh, yeah.
Like here we have like lookup. Like you have like a
Mhm.
cross different like a document catch lookup means. So we can give that document catch like from here FTP2. Okay, like indexing
Mhm.
all these things, inputs and outputs we can give, and those from those we'll get the input and we'll match into the output.
Okay.
Might be
Uh-huh.
you may not understand this, but
Uh-huh.
when you do the activities or you have like live projects, that time you can see.
Uh-huh.
Even in the professional, I
Mm.
think professional course, it is showing like professional course, you have like a document catch, okay, list of product updates. Okay, using that,
Okay.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Let me like I think I want to navigate that. See here, document catch one activity will be there on this. See here, this is a catchy. What is the catchy name? Means what we are getting from the Salesforce. This we are just
Mhm.
storing in this catch document catch. We are just storing all these inputs. Okay, in this catch,
Mhm.
what we have catch the product code. Okay, the product
Mhm.
code. Now the same thing we are using in this map. Okay, we are having the document lookup. So the product code. According to the product code, we will give the display. So what is the product list update? Which is the book and the trip price. The price value will be coming over here.
Mhm.
Got it?
Okay. Mhm.
You don't get it also, not an issue. Like coming forward, when you have like hands-on with this, you can just work. That's why I say
Good.
like just work on the certification activities. Once you have
Mhm. Yeah.
done this, it will be like very beneficial because
Yeah.
saying
Mhm.
will not help you. By doing on yourself only,
Mhm.
it will just help you. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Makes sense.
Okay, good, good, good. Mm, So FTP operation, just go to the and one more thing, let me complete the disk as well. So disk is also one of a connector. What type of connector it is? Disk. I said that
Mhm.
there are like three types of connectors, right? Like what type of connector it
Mhm.
is? Disk.
Oh, it's a technology.
It's a technology connector.
Technology center.
It's not an
Application.
application connector.
Application.
It's not an application connector. Okay.
Mhm.
This is an application connector. Okay. So coming to this, the same way how we have configured, we will configure the same. the connection part. What is the directory connection and the polling intervals. This is a simple connection like host name, everything will be even mentioned for this one. You see here, we can test the connection directly here.
Mhm. So you have not given the whole directory path. You just provided the name as work.
Yes,
Or,
name as work.
mm,
This is a directory path only. I mean there is no separate path. There
uh-huh.
is only since it's a sample one. Like if you have like
Uh-huh.
more thing like you will have like this work
Yeah.
P1
Uh,
like this. Okay, since it is
uh-huh.
just here like a sample one, it will be like this.
Uh, okay.
But in real time, you would have seen like that.
Yeah. Like a path. Mm.
So directly will give this and you can configure. Okay. So this is like FTP V2 only. We have like disk V2. This is for transforming files. Okay. Like how we have created here, we are doing a create function. So what the create
Mm.
function does is it generates
Download
a
file.
new file.
Uh-huh.
Means it generates a new table or anything. Suppose if there is no table, it will just update the table. Okay, or just
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
overwrite the table.
Uh-huh.
So this is also a disk v2 connector. So why we choose disk v2 over disk is it also will have like more options. If we bring a disk connector, what happens? Let's see. Here disk v2, how many options we get? Hardly get
Mm.
10 cent.
Mm.
But coming
Mhm.
here, how many in the updated version we have like more options? Create, upset, delete, get, query, list. So we'll have
Mhm.
a go through about this. Okay, what is create means
Mhm.
it generates a new files. If the files are already exist, it will just return a it will just return the new document ID instead of the old one. Okay, if this just
Uh-huh.
already exists,
Uh,
we'll just override. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it will just create. Okay,
Mhm.
suppose like how I can say like one, two, three is there. Suppose another new one need to be entered. So since four is already occupied, it will just display as five, the sun number,
Mhm.
the column number, sun number, something. Okay.
Mhm.
Delete means it will just want to delete a specific file.
Mhm.
Okay. Get means it is used to get a single file with the ID.
Mhm.
So list means it will just get all the files with the list. It will get all the files with the list. Okay.
Mhm.
So within a directory, like based on the search criteria, if you want to bring something, use query. So one more thing is upset. Upset means update plus
Mhm.
insert. It will create both the actions. Okay.
Mhm.
Suppose there is like a suppose I said that like column one,
Mhm.
two, three, four is already occupied. You want to make some changes on column two. You want to make column two as column eight. So by using the
Mhm.
subset, that column two when it's get occupied also that will be overwritten as eight.
Mhm.
Got it?
Yeah.
These are some of the functions. Okay. Coming to
Mhm.
disk V2 connection, you know right?
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
The work polling intervals.
Mhm.
So what is this polling interval?
Like how often it has to call.
No, no, no. It is just a millisecond. Like within like 1000 milliseconds, if it won't
Mm.
connect here, it will fail.
Okay. Uh-huh.
It will fail.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's think like only 1 second. Let's see what happens. Even I didn't test this for the first time. I'm testing. Let's see what
Mhm.
happens. 1 millisecond. What happens? Let's see. Test has been successful. You like zero. uh,
Uh,
it only tests for this one, I think. But whereas for like, I think while doing this, it will just impact. Uh, Let us do this. Or let's see what happens. It has gone through. Why it has gone through zero? Since it's taking like less than like 1 millisecond, that's what it's going through. Because everything is happening like it is starting within a 1 second, minimum of 1 second, it has been going through. But we can find it using some one specific shape, how the debugging everything can be done. Let me show you that one, and then
mm,
we can have a powerful like
mhm.
view logs. For going here, it would complete like within, like if we have like more files, like it didn't see
Mhm.
there only two files is going, like we have like thousands of files, then definitely it will fail.
Good, yeah.
How we can conclude is, we can see here using here, see how much time it will take. Also, we can see 20 milliseconds. Okay, see.
Yeah, but you provided 0 milliseconds till it was connecting.
Yes, yes, that is what I'm thinking. Uh, Might be it's a test, it is working, but in real time, it will definitely fail.
Uh,
1 millisecond. Let me give it a zero and see what happens. Let me test this one also. Even this time it has failed. This time it has succeeded. 20 milliseconds. Maybe this connection is just a dummy here. That's why it has been executing. Due to the low files, I'm reverting it back to 1000 because this is for the first time I have done, but I don't know why it didn't work.
uh-huh.
But in real
So
time,
here,
like real time, we can see the errors like timeout error, bad gateway error, all happens because of these things only. Sometimes we set the timeout to even more. Those things we do it very often.
mhm. So here, what is the difference with that create the package? I mean, with the deploying and also the here we are just testing, right? What is
Here,
the difference?
see, whatever we do here, this is just a
Uh-huh,
testing purpose. So
uh-huh,
this is what you're doing. You're doing everything manually.
uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, but when come to like deploying, what happens? Because you will have like FTP will be sending like thousands of files. Every order it will be sending. So what happens? It
Mhm,
has to do like even if we are there also, so we'll do this and we'll be deploying this, and we'll keep a schedule that for every 3 minutes this process has to be test automatically. Means it has to be running automatically.
mhm,
So all the files that has
mhm,
to be picked up, that has to be moved. Okay, for this purpose only we
mhm,
create a packed component and we deploy. Okay, while deploying,
mhm,
the creating a packed component is very important. Okay, we'll have a version like why we have changed it. Suppose there is some timeout error. Next time we are trying. Okay, or we add a try catch in over here.
mhm,
So even those things I will say. Okay, no
mhm,
worries. Okay, like any doubts you have like regarding like process reporting, any specific in your project you are working?
Not currently, but I might come across since I'm
Yeah,
still in the
yeah,
beginning
no, no,
stage.
no issue. If you come
Uh,
across, even I complete this
uh,
that process reporting by the time also, like you are like stuck somewhere, you can just approach
uh-huh,
us. Okay,
uh-huh.
okay. I can just guide you that time because that time you will be doing hands on, right? That time I
Yeah.
can guide you. Okay, like
Mhm,
it's a simple only. Creating a process reporting, everything is simple. Like manage process reporting. What are all the process which we run last 1 month? What are all the process? Okay, what are all the error process?
mhm,
Pending the success process, everything will be listed here. It's a real time project. I can show you.
mhm.
Yeah, since it's a training like I can't show you those things since it has been recording.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but anytime, just if possible, I will just attach some screenshot and I can send you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. Good. Good. Where we are like this is so disk to operation. Like what response profile we get. So all this like we will do it like
Mhm,
import operation. We do it like this. What are all the test? What are all the operations we can import? So here
mhm,
connecting to the DB can be done in two ways. One is the connection part and one is the operation part. By this table we will know that the connection is active. You can click on next, connecting to the runtime. So creating response, everything you can get it. Okay, like this is the response profile. What all fields we have? Create, directory, file name,
mhm.
file size, everything. So this is like something like something like whatever we want to insert, we can insert over here. Whether we want to append or we want to operate or we want to generate an error, like anything we want dependent ever, we can define it all over here. Okay. Like if
Mm,
create directory does not exist, we check this. If there is no directory, it will create your own directory. There is no file means it
mhm,
will create a new folder automatically and this file will be in there.
mhm.
Like
So error behavior.
like include
Uh-huh.
all metadata means if it is checked, it will the connector will return all the file names and the directory properties. Okay, so these are
Uh-huh.
some of the like operations part. Okay, which you can
Uh-huh.
configure. Okay, create a directory means will exactly like throw an error behave if this is unchecked. Okay, if this is unchecked, there will be even if there is an error also we can't find the error because since
Uh-huh.
it has been like unchecked. Since this is checked, there is an error. It will automatically know there is some error in the DB.
Okay.
These are all the things. Okay, so clear with DB V2 also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like what is a set property?
So
So
that when you go back to that disk one, you're saying that error will be in the DB, but it will show in the log, no, not in the directory, right? You meant to say
no, if there is
in the
an error,
operation.
if there is an
Uh-huh.
error, it will show in the log, and automatically it will stop. This process will stop. Okay, this when it's an error over
Uh-huh.
here, it will stop,
Uh-huh.
and it will show in the logs as well. In logs, you will find everything.
Okay.
Even you can like view like this also, like even since it like this. Wait, let me show you. Like previously, I have shown you this one, right? Manage process reporting.
Mm-hmm.
Even we can see how this happens. Okay, if you see here, view logs. You can see all logs over here. Any warning, anything. Okay, if you want to know any warnings, anything like error, it will show a warning over here. Okay, since there are no warnings, it will show like no logs available. If you want to see a
Mm-hmm.
process state, means how it happened. These are all some of the information which you should know while doing the debugging. This is the start step. One shape has come, the process route. Okay, from here we are getting this data process made outcome as 20 sub documents. So automatically the flow. This is the first sub process. This is the second sub in this wave connector. So the default part. Any error reported. So all this by end of the sessions you will know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fine about this, right?
Yeah.
So why we use this set property step? So we use this set property to set some values for a document
Mm-hmm.
or attributes such as file name or email subject. If you want to like search from an existing property, you can want to set anything externally. You want to reflect some profile element coming as a to address from address. You'll use this set property. This is the one of the most important in order to create the properties. So how we create a set property? You can do it over here. Like there are like different types of property document, dynamic document property. All these I will cover. This is a different concept. All these I will cover in some other session. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have a separate topic for this. It will take nearly like 1 hour of session. When me or
Mm-hmm.
Gautam, someone is, we'll just decide whom to take this session. Depending on the availability, me or Gautam will take the entire session.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it will take like 1 hour of session. Okay, for setting property.
Mm-hmm.
Even we'll give you some task on the set properties. Okay, you can
Mm-hmm.
just work on that. After working on that, you will get to know.
Okay.
Okay? The property type here, like simply we have given like discrete file. So what is the value provided? The property value. This is the place where we set the property. Okay, file
Mm-hmm.
name.
Mm-hmm.
See here, we have stated located to the document property to the connector, out of which connector is disk v2. The proper name is
Mm-hmm.
file name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what the file name value to come the disk v2 file name to be swarupa dot xml.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the
Mm-hmm.
value. If you want to do like account dot xml, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You do like this. I have just changed this again. I am reverted back. So this is the account dot xml. This is the properties which I set.
Mm-hmm.
This is something about the set properties because we have set the file name as here. That's why we have that. And coming to the test mode and document flow, you know this already we have done. This is a test
Yeah.
mode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So using this, we'll test. How we can test? You can test using two. One is the test atom cloud and another production atom cloud. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It will reflect to the data. So how the document flows. Okay. So in Boomi coming to this, what are all the document flows means? We have like five types of documents. Okay. One is the XML document. The second one is the JSON. The third one is the flat file. Fourth one is the DB data. Fifth one is the EDI. So out
Mm-hmm.
of this, what are all the structured data in Boomi?
Out of those five,
What are all the structured data is in Boomi?
yeah, you just said that the XML,
The
JSON
no no no. Let me
structure.
show
Yeah,
you
yeah,
this.
that Edifact,
Uh,
ADI, and 612.
you're going too long. How many types
Uh,
of files? The file formats available here are by Boomi are The file formats available in Boomi are five types. Okay. First one, EDI. Second one, XML. Third one is
Yes,
DB. Fourth one, JSON. And fifth one,
flat
the
file.
last one, the flat file.
Mhm.
Okay. The flat file. Okay. Like out of which, what are all the structured format files? It has a like
Yeah,
common structure.
EDI,
The EDI and
EDI,
XML. Okay.
XML. Uh-huh.
We have a like common structure. Rest all we can. These are all the non-structured format. Okay.
Mhm.
Of course, you may say like SAP is forms a structure, but that is also comes under a positional. That is something we do internal. But basically, when it comes to Boomi, we have like supports
Mhm.
only five types of file. Out of this flat file only, we have like
Mhm.
flat file is like a positional file.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of this only, this SAP also comes under. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
Mm, so this is all about this one. Okay. Okay. This is about the document flow and like Monday will we connect tomorrow?
Yeah, we can.
If Monday we connect, I will try to cover like possible we'll cover like 2 hour session or 1.5 hour session. And
Yeah,
tomorrow I
Monday
will
only 1 hour. 1 hour I can make it because
okay, okay,
since it's
one
on
hour.
working day. Yeah.
Okay, okay, super, super, okay, no issue. Tomorrow I will just cover the document flow, water profiles, water maps, how we map step, how we create a default values in maps. Okay, like
Mhm.
all those and how we manage a process and what are the packed components, what is the versioning, how we deploy a process. So process deploying. So everything I will define. I will explain you tomorrow how we undeploy a
Mhm.
process. Okay. So
Mhm.
those things I
So
will cover like tomorrow.
one thing is still bugging me in that V2 disconnector in the
Yes,
operation. You said that the response. I still did not get that. If you
response
go,
right. Like if
uh-huh,
we uncheck this, if there's an any error happened over here,
uh-huh,
okay, like suppose like this is your end system. Okay, suppose this is an
uh-huh,
SAP system. Let's assume SAP system. You have not checked the error application error responses. Okay, if you have
uh-huh,
not checked, if you have unchecked this, you just assume that you have sent 50 files from the trading partner to the SAP. If you have unchecked
uh,
this, the 50 files will go, but you won't receive response from the SAP team. Like how will you know
oh,
that?
okay,
How
okay,
will you know
uh-huh,
that this files has been delivered or not? You
okay,
need to
okay,
get
got
some
it.
response, right? Yeah, this has been
Mm-hmm,
successful. Like how we have 997.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Not to
got
like
it.
that, but similar to that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
got
yeah,
it?
got it. Yeah. So
Okay,
that
any
that will be that will be received where those response will receive.
those response.
Uh,
I
Yeah.
these error application responses, right?
Uh-huh.
It will be automatically. You can see it in the logs.
Okay. Uh-huh.
How the response is success and everything. Wait, let me show you one thing. The response means return application error response. If there is an error only, it will
Yeah.
return. If it is successful, it
Yeah.
won't return. Okay.
Yeah.
9 is something that will get an acknowledgement. If received, also will get
Mm-hmm.
an acknowledgement, not received. But this one here, we return application error. If there is an any application error only, it will respond. Okay, saying that the DB has breakdown and didn't reach the customer. Okay, in that time, it will just show the application response.
Okay.
Got it? Let
Mm-hmm.
me try to show you. We have run test this. It won't show, but just show you, say 21, 20, 20. We run test this. Don't worry. Tomorrow topic you will get to know about the deployment, this component versioning, everything.
Okay.
Tomorrow you will get to know. Okay.
Okay. No problem.
This is something about the minimum essentials which I have covered. We view the
Mm-hmm.
logs. You will getting a like this is not a similar things only. Here only you will get with a red mark. Like within the red mark you will get a warning that it has been
Mm-hmm.
failed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It will
Okay.
just
Yeah.
show that one a red mark will be shown here. The DB is done, some error is there. Instead of executed successfully, it will show it has
Mm-hmm.
been not executed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Mm-hmm.
still you have
Yeah.
like any doubts? Any other things apart from which I thought today?
Yeah. I'll go through it again,
Yes.
probably by the end of today, and if I definitely come up with some questions and then get back.
Yeah, yeah, sure, 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 sure. Like, not only this, in your project also, if you have like any doubts, you can just ask
Yeah.
me. I will try to help you. Okay. Myself
Yeah.
and
Sure.
Gautam. Even I know some things, even Gautam know some things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
either me or Gautam can help you. Okay.
Okay.
Now we are working
Sure.
for a support project, or it's a complete development one.
Complete developer one.
Yeah, let me help you with one. I think there is a course regarding this. Just log into your community. Just do this course. Recently, I have seen this. Even like I was something busy with my training sessions, and I didn't have look into this. But if for
Uh-huh.
you, if it will be necessary, I can have you look into this, and I can go through and I can help you out. Okay, this is
Uh-huh.
for this one. You know how to log into community, right? The interface
Yeah.
has been upgraded.
Yeah.
When it is updated, right? The first time when we met, right? In the
Yeah.
training,
Yeah.
that time only it got updated.
Yeah.
Hey, can you stop the recording if possible?
No, I don't have. I think you can only stop.
Yeah, yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, okay. I have paused the recording because this is something like a company thing, which
Mm-hmm. Understand.
by some reason if they upload something like it will be nothing will happen. If I leave the
Mm-hmm.
company, that is a different thing. But if we stay in the organization, if I'm doing so here trainings and certificate. I have seen some SAP thing when actually
No, I can see your just an Gmail account just showing something.
is my screen visible, right?
Yeah, but I see your Gmail.
Gmail.
Yeah.
No,
No, only see your Gmail account.
no. See,
Uh-huh.
still.
Yeah. Yeah, now I can see. The trainboomi.com. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I have just given a pause over here, so I think that's why. Okay, okay, okay. 1 minute. Here just have a search into SAP because I have seen that. Because since see here using Boomi for SAP, what is the version? Just go to this. Okay, Boomi for SAP path. These are, I think, some courses which can help you out. Assessment. You can register to this and you can go through the video
Yeah.
course. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
this will be
For
very
me,
like
it's just in a file, mapping the file to. So here we receive an SAP formatted, IDOC formatted file from from our trading partner that I have to convert into JSON and then convert it into the XML load into our ERP system.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
uh, yeah,
Got it.
yes, this is. I think this is more of an connector. If we connect to the SAP
Okay,
system,
okay.
how
Let
we
me
can.
see let us see like what all in this course they are covering. It's only a 2 hours of
Uh-huh.
course. Thing is that it's an open source. It will be like more for you to learn.
Mm.
Very interesting things will be like introduction, architect, and functional positioning, IDOC.
Oh yeah, there is I know.
Let's see like anything will be helpful. What is Boomi for SAP? All these materials you can take.
Mhm.
Like if you need like more help anything, like please let me know because I will just go through
Mhm.
these courses if required
Uh-huh.
for you.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, because if I have
Mhm.
learned this and if I don't, even I don't know like because it's not that I'm
Mhm.
into this field, I should know everything. When I don't know, never have worked on this one. Required, I can go through and
Mhm.
I can help you if required. Okay,
Mhm. Sure.
not required, we can ignore. Okay,
Okay.
because you should